Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. Double honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone and rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, pushing the true doctrine across the four winds of earth and all truth and sincerity. I'm Lamad Ariyah from the Mississippi camp. Lord willing, this be an edifying lesson. And this lesson is going to kind of just go into what has already been, spoken about regarding Tazadakia and Sinada, whatever the cat name. I can't really remember what his name is, but brothers know what I'm talking about. And the topic regarding, did the Lord create these filthy spirits as far as people who are homosexuals, things of that nature? And Apostle Gabar went into it, Yashwamba, the elder Amar Gabar, amongst other brothers, man. And pretty much this guy, Tazadakia, really is not a true believer, man. He really don't have faith, and he doesn't have fear, to sit up and discredit Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for his creations, okay? So I'm just going to go into a few scriptures. Lord willing, it's not going to be too long, but Lord willing, is edifying. And just make a couple of points. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 32, and it reads on verse 26, Then came the word of the Lord Yahweh unto Jeremiah, saying, Behold, I am the Lord Yahweh, the power of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me to do? Right? So, if the Lord didn't create these particular spirits, who did? Who's responsible for that? Is there another power who does that? Or is that the Lord who created these spirits and gave them over to their own vile lust, man? Is that something that was already ordained? Yes. Is that what the Lord wanted? Yes. His thoughts are not our thoughts. His ways are not our ways, man. We can't begin to understand the whole concept of why the Lord do things the way he do. But through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and faith, man, we believe the things that he say. And we ride with it because it's in the scriptures, man. Some things are just spiritual, man. And you have to understand through the spirit that the Lord does what he want to do. This is the Lord's show, And we supposed to be defenders of the gospel, man. We don't supposed to be backpedaling and trying to pretty much discredit Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right? We get another scripture here. This is Isaiah chapter 45, and I'm going to start at verse 5. And it reads, I am the Lord Yahweh, and there is none else. There is no power besides me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am the Lord Yahweh, and there is none else. I form the light. I create darkness. I make peace, and I create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, do all these things. So, is being homosexual or just gay, period, in general, is that not wicked? Is that not evil? Yes it is. Is it contrary to the scriptures? Yes it is. Again, is it a wicked act? Is it an evil act? Yes it is. But what did the Lord say? What did he say? He said, I form the light, I create darkness, I make peace, and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, do all these things. That's self-explanatory. You know? So how is it going to be said that the Lord doesn't do these things? It's as the scripture said, and it's Saranada, whatever his name, he brought it out as far as what the Lord said. He said, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And this guy, Tazadakia, trying to say that was just regarding Jeremiah, but no, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Some things have to be spiritual. You have to do spiritual discernment, man. Yes, was he talking to Jeremiah? Yes. Was he letting Jeremiah know? Yes. But that's regarding the nation of Israel, first and foremost, as well as everybody else, because the Lord created us all, man. Now, the first spirit created was Yahweh Shai. True. It was Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai created all the other spirits. But he did the bid of his father. That's why the Most High, one of the reasons, said that was his son whom he was well pleased, man. Because he was fulfilling prophecy. And he did things that the Lord ordained him to do. And who gave him the power? Who was the Yahweh Shai's creator, man? Yahweh. So how can you debunk the fact that the Lord, when he specifically states that he created evil? He said he do all these things. Okay, I'm get another scripture, a couple more scriptures. All right, this is the book of Colossians, chapter 1, and I'm gonna start at verse 16. It says, "For by him were all things created that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things, and by him all things consist." Now, this is going regarding Yahweh Shai, you know. But again, Yahweh Shai did the bid of his father, you know. So it's like it's a package deal, if you will. But at the end of the day, Yahweh is still the director of this movie. He's giving out the orders, and Yahweh Shai executes them by ordaining particular people to hold certain lots. Okay? It's not a hard thing to understand, man. It's no reason to be proud and go up against the scriptures. I mean, there's no way you can get out of the scriptures that the Lord don't create all these things, evil spirits, you know, good, bad, evil, wicked, righteous. The Lord did do all these things. He said it. It's crazy, man. It's just mind-boggling. And like some things you just gonna understand through the Spirit if the Lord is supping with you, man. All right, let me get a couple more scriptures. This is the book of Romans, okay? Chapter 3. I'm gonna start at verse 3. It said, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua without effect?" So, just because you don't believe that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua don't create these wicked, filthy spirits to fulfill prophecy, because this is known as Sodom and Egypt, spiritual Sodom and Egypt, and we know what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah and Egypt, all the wickedness, the filth that was going on. Okay? So if you don't believe, again, read the scripture, Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua without effect? So if you don't believe that the Lord didn't do that, if you feel like the Lord didn't create these spirits to uphold these lots in wickedness, it don't change anything. According to the scriptures, it's still, the Lord said he do all these things. Create light, create darkness, good, evil. So it don't matter if you don't believe it. It don't matter what you think about it. The truth stands. And it's in the scriptures. Okay? It says, verse 4, Yahweh forbid, yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, thou mightest be justified in thy saying, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Right. Because if you taking away from these scriptures, if you're saying that the Most High is not the author and director of this movie, of this book, hey, you're a liar. And hey, you're taking away from the scriptures, man. You're clearly taking away from the scriptures. Because back again in Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7 say, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua said, I form the light, I create darkness, I make peace, and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, do all these things. But you're saying that the Lord didn't do all these things, Tazadakia. You're saying that the Lord didn't create these filthy spirits, these wicked spirits. That's their lot. That's reincarnation, man, of wicked, filthy people coming back. Just like reincarnation of the Lord bringing his prophets back. And you need to examine yourself. That you truly in the faith, as it says in 2 Corinthians. Matter of fact, let me get that. Because I don't want to. I think it's 2 Corinthians 5:13. So like 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 5, it said, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is in you, except you be a reprobate. So is the Lord in you? Or is the Lord dealing with you? How can the Lord be dealing with you if you sitting up here saying that the Lord is not doing or created these things, man? That he did not create a homosexual. That he had nothing to do with that, man. That's senseless, man. Man. All right. I'm gonna give you one more scripture. And hey, I'm gonna say this too, man. If you don't believe the Lord did all these things, man, when it comes to creating, and it's the point of the homosexuals, the gay people out here. If you don't believe that, it's a lot of other things you don't believe. And one of the other things you don't believe is you don't believe in the names. How can you believe in the names? How can you believe that Yahweh, which means he is, how can you believe he is? If you don't believe that he do the things he do, that he's done the things he's done, that he's created the spirit that he's created. Which some of these spirits are filthy, evil spirits. Which are gay spirits, man. Homosexual spirits. So how can you believe in the names if you don't believe he is? If you feel like he didn't do this? Are you saying he can't do this? Are you saying this is against what the Lord does? But he said he created good and evil. So you're putting Yahweh Hashem outside in a box. You're putting a ceiling. Man, Yahweh has no beginning, he has no end. He said there's no other God besides him. So who created all these people? Who created all these animals? Regardless of what they're doing. Whether they're straight, whether they're gay, whether they turn to they become transgenders, whether they're paralyzed, whether they're retarded. Who did these things? Man, I'm gonna give one more scripture and I'm gonna close this out. This is the book. This is in the Apocrypha, the book of Esdras, and we're in 2nd Esdras, and we're gonna go in chapter 1, and we're gonna read verse 37, and it reads, "I take to witness the grace of the people to come, who little ones rejoice in gladness, and though they have not seen me with bodily eyes," here's the point, "yet in spirit they believe the thing that I say." And what one of the things that the Lord said? He said he created good, he created evil. He made peace, he created light, he created darkness. He said he's the Lord, Yahweh, he do all these things. So how can you get around it? You can't. So, hey, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakradash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.